Hey Justin, how are you? Fernando here. I'm about to send you the video that you need for your guys, and I'm gonna basically make it simple. I'm gonna make it easy, and I'll send it to you, okay? Once you get it, call me, and if you have any other questions, we'll focus on that problem. Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go from the very beginning. You have the two rails. You gotta make sure that the two rails, they latch together, and they are basically with this right here. You gotta make sure that they're tight, just like that, put in the middle, and then with this wrench right here, you can actually lock it in and make sure that it's nice and tight. By doing this right here, you have this rail together, okay? So that's the first thing. So once it's together, you don't have to do nothing else. One person can actually use it, or two people can actually use the whole system. It's up to you. Okay, this is your machine. If you notice it, you have the outside, which it has red with red. What we're gonna do, we actually gonna install it into the rail, and you can see that it slides back and forward without a problem. Okay. When I show you the machine, basically you have two adjustments. One of the adjustments is gonna be this one right here, and the other one is gonna be right here. When you open it, you gotta make sure that you push the silver button and then you push it up so you can open it up, okay? This will be your blade, and basically the blade stays there. Unplug it when you do that. Even if you don't unplug it, as soon as you open the machine, the motor and the electrical will cut out. But it's very recommended for you guys to unplug it. So once you put it together, you close it and you push it down, and it's ready to go. First adjustment that you have to do, and this is basically when you set it up for your 5/8 drywall. If you notice it right here, you don't have quarters or basically fractions of an inch. You have decimals, because you're gonna be working with 5/8. 5/8 is very close to 16. If you notice it right here, you have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so forth. What you're gonna do, you're gonna squeeze this handle, and you can actually move it up and down. Very, very important. This lever right here, you can flip it to the bottom, or you can flip it to the top right here. When it's on the top, when it's actually like this, it's because this machine is gonna be on top of your rail. When you flip this down right here, it's because you're gonna cut something directly into the drywall or the wood or whatever. So because we are gonna use it with a guide, we are gonna use this lever on the top position. If you have a question about that, call me. We are going to basically set it up on number 16, which is right there. That is for 5/8. If for some reason you need to do profiles with 1/2-inch drywall, you squeeze this lever and you bring it down to 12 and make sure that it snaps, okay? But once again, we're gonna do 5/8, so we're gonna put it on 16, and I wanna make sure that it's locked. Okay, that is the first setting that you're gonna do. Once you did that, tell you guys that this setting right here, where the Allen wrench is, it has to be all the way to the right. Okay, that's a default setting. Once you're like this, you're gonna do two full turns. You're gonna go 1 and 2. That's a micro adjustment. What that means is basically if you need to go a little bit down or a little bit higher with the number Allen 5 wrench, I use this one because it's easier for me. Whenever I go to the left, counterclockwise, I'm gonna go deeper into the drywall. When I go to the right, I'm gonna be more shallow. I'm gonna take less drywall. So right now we have two settings. We have the main setting right here, which is on 16, and then we turn this dial 2 full turns from the very bottom of the screw. Okay, so that's it. That's gonna be the setting. You need your truss board. This is gonna be your truss board, and on top of this right here, you are gonna put your drywall. And that's another one. So once you put it right here, this is your connector that it came with the vacuum and the hose. If you notice it right here, this one is hooked up with my vacuum. As soon as I turn it on, I'm gonna raise it up, the vacuum will come on. So you don't have to do nothing else. When I let it go, the vacuum stays on for about 5 to 10 seconds and it shuts off, depending on the model of the vacuum that you have. So what I'm gonna do right now, if you don't have any other questions, even if you do, you cannot tell me, right? I'm gonna cut out right now, and I'm gonna do my setup so I can actually do a couple cuts, and I'm gonna show you how to basically adjust the blade to cut perfectly on the 90-degree angle, okay? So I'll be right back.